Welcome, lovely water signs. Thanks for joining me. If this is your first time, this is the water signs readings for Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. If you'd like to jump ahead, there will be timestamps down below. This will be a reading for the 15th to the 30th of January. These are just general readings, so they won't resonate for everyone. We start off with some oracle cards and then we move along to the tarot cards, and it's just what the guides would like to tell you. And remembering we've just come out of a new moon, which was a dark moon, so there was a lot of probably contemplation, spending time to yourself, probably some emotional shifts. As you can see, the earth and everybody's feeling quite a lot of turmoil at the moment, so you're probably feeling that. So just make sure you take time out for yourself and be a bit kind and gentle to yourself. Maybe stay away from too much social media and news if that's been disturbing you, because I know my water signs are very prone to taking too much on themselves. So anyway, if you'd like to jump ahead to whatever one you would like to do, as in your star sign, so Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, that can be in your moon, your rising, your sun, whatever you choose to watch, and we'll get to your readings. Hello and welcome, lovely Pisces. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time, if you could, I'd be very grateful if you could perhaps subscribe, like and share with other Pisces. But this will be for the 15th to the 30th of January. And this is a general reading, won't resonate for everyone. And today we've got Goldilocks. Okay, so we're just going to pick a couple of these oracle cards and see what's happening for you and the guides want to tell my lovely Pisces for the next few weeks. Okay, we've got the curse. We also have the sorcerer. Okay. And the owl. Okay. So we're going to look at these first. Okay, so Pisces, we've got entitlement here, Goldilocks. So I'm getting that I actually feel like you're holding yourself off from perhaps those around you. I feel like a separation between it might be family and yourself. It might be a choice you had to make to protect yourself from others' energies that weren't aligning with yours anymore. I feel like there was some people that felt I don't feel the entitlement was yours. I feel like people felt entitled to your energy, your time, but they weren't feeling like they had to reciprocate in the same way with the same energies. And I feel like a stepping back, and I feel like that this was a time where you just had to, take it upon yourself to say, I don't fit in with, with you, and I don't fit in with you, and that's okay. And I need to have my own space and fit in with the people that I resonate with. And I feel like this is what this card is speaking to me about. It feels like there's this choice where you've chosen to separate. And I do feel, Pisces, that you do tend to be a little bit of aloof, and do tend to sort of be very quiet and sort of keep your emotions and things to yourself when you are upset. And I feel like perhaps people have noticed you moving away but don't understand why, because you just moved away. We've got the curse. So yeah, this is the same thing. I feel like you just, you don't like to upset people, you don't like to cause drama, and by saying things you feel like you're not helping the situation. You just tend to step back and go, no, I'm not going to say things, so you feel like you might say things the wrong way. I feel like you feel like there's no real right way to say things, that they're not going to take it the right way, or they're not going to listen to you. especially in this sort of situation that I'm talking about. So it's like holding your tongue, holding your mouth. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a hand across the mouth, and I feel like you do feel stifled when you were around these people, and I feel like this was a choice to step back and away from these energies because you felt like you couldn't say things you needed to and felt like you couldn't, you know, be who you truly are. And I feel like with the sorcerer here that you have a lot of inner wisdom, and they're saying this was not appreciated by the people. I'm getting sometimes when you do speak your truth, it can come out a little bit blunt because you perhaps don't play to your audience like perhaps like a Gemini would, where they sort of work the room. I feel like you just deliver it as you see it, and that a lot of the time, because you are a little bit in your head and you sort of can sort of see ahead of time what perhaps the situation is, you just assume everybody else sees it the same way, and people aren't quite on the same level as you and haven't worked things out quite the way you have. So they need a little bit more time and space to work things out. So perhaps a little bit more patience with that. And this is the owl. So this is about wisdom and about knowing and about, I think, getting to know yourself and appreciating, you know, who it is you want around, because I feel like you've had, this is about who you have around you, and that you need that the stimulation of like-minded people, and that perhaps you haven't been getting that recently. And I'm getting, they're saying perhaps it wasn't a chosen situation, that you had to either move home or it was a family occasion, or perhaps someone passed. They're saying, and you had to, you know, go home and back into a situation where you didn't perhaps feel comfortable. And I feel like there were some lessons and things brought back from the past that you are now seeing in more of a wise way, and sort of seeing for the truth that it is, and the situation was in the past, and is something that you can now move on from, and doesn't necessarily need to stay there in the past, and probably is best that you move forward. But we'll just clarify this. I'm going to use the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Oh, sorry, nice big motor car going past. Sorry, lovely Pisces. So what do we have? Messages for my lovely Pisces for the next 2 weeks. So there's 2 here wanting to come out for me. So that is the Six of Presidents. And we have, there's 3. Queen of Needles, or Swords, if anybody else is, and the King of Needles. Okay, so, all right, so I'm getting for some of you that you're choosing to come out of or perhaps even looking for a new romance, a new partnership, as it were, that you're willing to open up and give other people a chance. I feel like, as we see here, some of you will actually, hold on a second, that's all right. Some of you will actually be choosing to walk away from a partnership that you're in, not necessarily a loved one, but definitely some of you are. It's just not, if I'd got them in this way, I'd say you were considering each other, but some of you, it's actually looking at separating, but it's only because you feel like there's a new person coming in, and I do feel like there is someone. I feel like that you do have someone coming in that is more aligned with who you are now. I feel like there's been a lot of work done, and that this person that's coming in is more your sort of mirror image, someone who mirrors your soul now. And so for some of you, it is going to be this, where you will find your counterpart, and but some of you are definitely are going to have to move on from this past relationship that you that hasn't been working. And so it's about sort of taking the time out for yourself and deciding where you are in the situation and if it's working for you or not. So let's just see what else we have. So yeah, a lot of movement really in the relationship field or partnership field, where you just are deciding, you know, what's really working. And some of you, it's about where you're basing yourself and where you're going. I feel some of you have moved and need to move again. And we've got the Ten of Potions. So yeah, I feel like there's a final decision about to be made about where you're going and where you want to place yourself in the future. So some of you, it might be a new job. Some of you where you have to move for the new job. Some of it you have to move if you know, go and meet this new person. And some will have to move to get out of the relationship. But I feel like some of you have, you know, you're already in the stage of moving and or separating, and it's just sort of like a final decision. Anyway, I hope that helps you, and I hope this has resonated for some of you. And if you have liked this, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. I'd be so grateful. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and hopefully I'll just see you again very soon. Thanks for joining me. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. Thank you for joining me today. This will be a reading for the 15th to the 30th of January. We've just come past the new moon phase, which was a dark moon, so emotions will be perhaps a little bit joggled. Be a lot of tension, a lot of letting go. New starts though, and we have Shine Bright Like a Candle. So this is from the Alice in Wonderland deck. So we're going to look at some oracle cards, and then we are going to clarify with some tarot cards for you. So this is for the next 2 weeks. And if you're joining me for the first time and you would like to join me again, I'd really appreciate it if you could. Oh, here we go. We've got Chaos and Conflict. Oh, and we've also got, if you could like and subscribe and share, that'd be really appreciated. The Tribe. Oh, we've got a theme going here. So, and we've also got Yang. So we've got the male energy. So let's have a look, see what's going on for my lovely Scorpios. So we've got a Shine Bright Like a Candle, you'll make it through this. So Scorpios, I have a feeling that, you know, you're having a bit of a rough time at the moment, that you're feeling a bit down. I feel like, you know, that new moon that's just hit us has really hit you hard. I'm getting, for some of you, it really did bring a lot of old emotions up, a lot of old triggers up. A lot of people have been, you know, stuck in the past. A lot of anxiety I'm getting, especially around money at the moment. I'm getting money and safety. I feel not very safe in where I am and where perhaps you know, what's happening with like the next meal. I don't feel, you know, I don't feel safe in my, maybe it's my environment, but I feel like it's more the money. I feel, Scorpio, you're very sensitive when it comes to, you know, you need to have that financial backing to feel secure, and I feel like because you don't feel like you have that sort of safety net at the moment, that you're feeling very insecure about what's happening. Chaos and Conflict. So I do feel like this is either in a work situation or more like a home life kind of situation. So this is like a partnership or a family situation where, you know, it's been a rough road, and I feel like it's been up and down, and I feel like maybe there was some highlights over, you know, over Christmas or the New Year where you thought maybe it's okay, but I'm really getting that, you know, you've known for a very long time that this is not a good situation or a healthy situation, and I just see this crumbling, and I feel like you're just sort of falling apart emotionally and physically. I get some of you are actually physically showing bad health, and maybe even I'm getting hurting yourself, as in walking into things, or there's some other things going on that, you know, physically you're getting hurt, or sicknesses that you know, shouldn't be happening, because you're actually, you know, in this conflict zone. Now, it might still be at work, or it might just be you're stressing about the person you're with, and it might not be like a actual where you're actually arguing, but actually just not saying anything, like someone like holding back on you and not talking to you, and not giving you what the love and affection you used to have with them. But others, it's actually, it's actual conflict I'm getting. So we've got the tribe, and this is about I'm getting about building up your tribe around you, and it's about reconnecting with those people that you see as your soul family. And you know the ones I speak, not necessarily your family, because I feel like some of you have not the greatest connection and support with your family. So what I'm saying is the people and the friendships that you know are those supportive ones that will understand and will support you and just listen to you. And I feel like, you know, just start reaching out and getting that emotional support from them. And this is Yang. This is showing me, you know, building up your own energy and your own spirit. I feel like you've just lost your energy and your spirit because they've taken it from you, and just really, you know, going back deep within yourself and taking that energy back inside yourself, and giving yourself that inner love and care that you need. So, I mean, some of you know that you need to really move away from this situation, but it's not, you know, it's not the time, and it's not, you know, you're not ready for that. Others of you know, it is the time, but you're still going to need the strength, your inner strength, and it's about working inwardly on yourself, and knowing that, and telling yourself like you have value and you have worth, and really working on that inner strength that you do have and you feel like you don't at the moment, perhaps. All right, let's see what we have in messages for you, my lovely Scorpio. So what have we got for the next 2 weeks for my dear Scorpio? So we have, I take the time I need to nurture myself. That's the Nine of Pentacles. And we have upside down, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. And we also have the Ten of Swords, which is, I see the truth in this ending. So I feel like, yeah, they're saying that the world, and you feel the world shifting, and you're just not ready for it. You're not ready to move forward yet, and you are, and it's about, you know, getting your finances together, and it's about making yourself feel secure in that respect before you feel that you can take the next step. But it's also, they're telling me it's not actually about the finances, it's about how you feel about yourself as well. It's about you taking the self-care steps when perhaps that person isn't around, just to work on your inner belief within yourself, to strengthen your own fortitude, and to tell yourself, you know, look in your mirror and tell yourself how much you are loved, and how, you know, you have value, and all those important things, and to put yourself around the tribe, put yourself around your friends, your emotional family, who, you know, see you for the love and light that you are. It's really important for you to get that strength back within yourself. That will help you get that strength that you need to change this into the upright when you're ready to go and find the beauty again and find that energy to move forward. And I feel you know what's right and what you need to do, and it's just about the timing. And I feel like you're just preparing yourself, and you're just getting strong. So I think that's all the messages I have. It's just about, you know, just taking care of yourself at the moment, and making sure that you you know, seek out your friendship zone and really get them to help you, and you know, let them in, let them share some of the burden. That's what they're there for. And let them help you build your self-esteem and your worth back up again, and just, you know, help them bring some of that joy back into your life, so that when you're ready to move on and cut those ties, that you're ready for it. All right, my lovely Scorpios, sending you all the love and light in the world, and hopefully this has, you know, if this has resonated with you. If not, I hope to see you again very soon, and really take care of yourself, and have a lovely 2 weeks. Thanks, Scorpio. Hello and welcome, my lovely Cancer. If this is your first time with me, thank you and welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd be really grateful if you could. We're going to start off with some oracle cards just to see where we're heading in the next 2 weeks. This is mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. And we're going to put that there. We're going to get a couple more and see what that means for you for the next couple of weeks, and what the guides' messages are for you. Ooh. No, this one definitely wants to come out. It says here and now, so this is about definitely being in the present. I'm feeling these, and these two, yeah. And we have Yang, which we just had for the Scorpio, so I don't know if you've got a placement in Scorpio and you need to watch that as well, and Thinker we've also got. So we'll look at these first. So okay, Cancer, I feel like what they're giving me is about being a little bit stuck in the past, and I feel a bit stuck in the mud at the moment. They're giving me feet stuck in the mud. I feel like sort of turning in circles and not getting anywhere. But I feel like you are getting somewhere, and you have been working for a purpose and a destination, but they want you to get yourself out of your comfort zone, is what they're telling me. There's places to explore, people to see, people to meet, and I feel like you have been sort of stagnating in the same place a little bit, where you are a little bit of fear of getting out and about, and it's not and it might not necessarily be physically getting out and about, but just putting your, you know, your ideas and things out and about, and trying new things. So just to experiment with where you are and the ideas that you have that are sort of niggling at you. You know, take yourself out of your comfort zone, push that fear barrier of yours, and we've got here and now. So definitely getting this new egg. So I feel like there's real opportunities right now for you, and I feel like you're very good at looking to the past and searching for the future, but it's very hard for you to sit in the moment. You're very reflective, and you search for the future, but to be in the moment and to actively go into action for the moment is very hard for you, and so it's just asking you to find the happiness in the moment and the situation of the moment, because they're just saying there's doors opening everywhere and there's opportunities, but you need to search them out and find them. Okay, and this is about building up that that inner fire within yourself to get your own things moving. They said you're very good at motivating others, but that inner fire, that inner force for you is very hard, and it's about they want you to work on that within yourself to get you moving, you know, supporting yourself and your emotions and your, you know, thinking better of yourself. And we've got Thinker. Okay, and we've got Thinker, and I feel like this is about the self-reflection and about more, I feel like we're going in the past a lot, and I feel like that's to do with this, the here and now, and also about, you know, I feel like there's a lot of things that you could be letting go of and ties that you need to shed, and really focus on you at the moment and opening up those new opportunities and moving forward. I'm still getting action. I'm still getting movement around, you know, your heart chakra, and really building up that flame and energy within yourself. And really, if you're drawn back into overthinking on things, and I get that a lot, and circling around the same issues, that you really need to meditate on that and release it back into the universe, and say, I've learned that lesson, I don't need to reflect on it anymore. I want to live in the moment. I want to be, you know, here and appreciating the here and now, because there's moments here that I need to pay attention to. Okay, let's see where else we can go with this. We're going to go for these cards they're telling me. All right, and what messages do we have for the lovely Cancer? Cancer messages. Oh, okay, we've got wonderful. I actively hold true to my values, 7 of Wands. And we have the Emperor, I make empowered choices. And we have, I welcome new love and trust what it brings, Ace of Cups. And this one wanted to come out as well. 6 of Wands, I am proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards. Okay, so this is all just clarifying what we were saying before. This is about you holding true to your value system. I feel like you often followed other people's paths in the past. You sort of had an idea of what you wanted to do, and then you'd go on someone else's path because they had this energy where you felt like they had a stronger energy, so you followed them. And I feel like they're just like, no, you've got the light within you, so you need to hold true to the self-belief that, you know, you are the active and driving force. You are your own master. You are your own power center, and you have your own divine messages coming through. And I feel like that's it. You have your messages coming through that you need to listen to them. And this is about really, for some of you, really listening to the voices in your head and your intuitive voices, and making sure that you follow that direction, because this is not just about, this is empowering you to meet. This is like soulmate energy coming in for me, that you're not just meant to like start your career. This action that you take now is going to meet the people that are your soulmates, your soul family. This is the time to start now. And you know, I feel like there's people coming in, and there's like collections of people that are going to be willing to follow you for a change rather than you follow them. And for that, you have to be accepting and grateful and step forward to be the leader. And that's really important, that you, you know, take control of what you actually want and speak up. And I'm getting, my voice is going, and I feel like that you can still say it with kindness and compassion, but I feel like you haven't spoken your truth, especially when it comes to your work situation. You've let others a little bit right over you. So if you have if you have a vision, and you do have clear visions, then make sure that you hold strong, and you hold on to your values, and you lead the way, because they're your visions. Don't let anybody else, you know, tell you what to do. So anyway, that's your message that we've got for you these next 2 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed your message. If you haven't already subscribed, liked and shared, I would be forever grateful. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely couple of weeks, Cancer. Thanks for joining me.